Hey guys, finally getting a chance to revisit this. The last time I sharpened this is in Vanadis 8. This is a Kunwu Prototype in Vanadis 8. So just a clarification, I am just a sharpener, just a knife user. I have never used or dailied or sharpened any other steels or knives in Vanadis 8, so this is my first example. So if you guys have more experience with the steel, please let me know. But I mean, from what I read, it's a kind of a beefier 4VE or Vanadis 4. Very high carbide steel, kind of a funky recipe on there, but the last time I sharpened this thing was at almost a mirror polish because it was staying so aggressive even at higher polishes. A lot of times as you go higher polish with steel and the finish, you tend to start losing aggression, but every steel is different. Like high carbide steels, like tool steels, will generally hold that aggression a little bit better. Generally, there's some exceptions to the rule. But with this one, I noticed even at higher polish, it was staying so toothy. But this time, I used that edge up. It was still cutting because the teeth on there stayed so, I don't know, it was hard to get rid of the toothiness of the steel, which is a good thing, possibly a bad thing for depending on application. But this time I just went to about 1,000 grit, and I stropped it down to 0.1 micron with gunny juice, just to see how that does. I've got a little hair here to see how it whittles. Let me see if I can get it focused here. So right now I've got it, I'm gonna whittle toward the root of the hair, which is generally pretty easy. Yeah, so no problem going toward the root, because that's kind of the way your hair's made, is to kind of cut that way. Now I'm gonna flip it around. Going away from the root is a little bit harder, but if you have a very aggressive edge with a good bite, you should be able to whittle it. So I'm going the other way, and you notice it still whittles pretty well. And this is at 1,000 grit. Like I said, I stropped it down to 0.1 micron. I'm gonna see how this holds up, just to kind of get a baseline with my other usage on there. It's hard to say if I think this is a good EDC steel or a bad one. I think it's an awesome enthusiast steel. Is it practical? I mean, I'm not one to say, but I will kind of report back. I know it's been a little while since I reported back on this one, but yeah, like I said, I've got it down to about 1,000 grit on the CBN, and it has been stropped down to 0.1, deburred very nicely as usual. Burrow is flipping off pretty easily, so the sharpening experience with the steel has been pretty good. I'll cut the video short, but yeah, thanks again to Kunwu for letting me try this out. And you know, I'll be excited to see how this thing plays out with a different kind of edge on there. All right, bye guys.